let's talk about the possible scenarios here. So what would it mean if the judge sides with Google?
Yeah, so the devil will be in the details of his ruling. It's a complex case. He's going to have to make a lot of individual calls that will add up to his decision. But broadly, I think there's sort of two lenses through which a Google victory would be viewed. The first is from sort of a Silicon Valley perspective. If the judge rules for Google, it's possible that he'll find that these harms that DOJ has described, that they say happened as a result of Google's kind of rapacious and illegal growth, that those harms weren't there. And that could send a message to Google and other Silicon Valley companies that this increased government oversight in recent years is really more bark than bite. And that gets us to the second lens, which is how does Washington view a Google victory? I think if Google wins, one thing you may hear in Washington from people who are skeptical of the tech companies is that it proves that these antitrust laws, which have been interpreted in the last several decades as being very narrowly focused on instances where consumers are harmed, particularly through price, that interpretation of these laws really is not suited to taking on Silicon Valley, and that understanding of the law fails to capture potential ways that consumers might be harmed when it comes to the collection of their data, the quality of the product they use, and the choices they have available to them.
Right. We live in a data world now, and that's essentially the currency.
That's exactly right. We are now in an economy where some of the biggest and most prominent companies give their product to consumers for free, but collect a lot of their personal data.